All I'm saying is this. How about you wipe that paint off your face and then see if you still got that same confidence when you talk to me? 99% of you women won't. Y'all be chasing a woman that's running from you.
Come on, champ.
You supposed to be picking the one that's looking at you.
Come on, champ.
When you do that, you don't even need game because she gonna do everything you need. My uncle told me, stop looking at that bitch that you want and start looking at that little funny looking bitch in the corner that's looking at you because that woman finna do everything for you. The value that a woman brings to the table makes her bad to me. So the looks ain't even gonna be the first thing. Y'all put that before everything. I'm putting what a woman's doing for me before everything. I hate to say it, but I'ma say it. You gotta get you a new broad because the old broad you got is always gonna try to treat you how you used to be. And dudes always choosing some bum broad to fuck with. What do that make you? Okay. A woman don't respect, but what she's forced to respect. Giovanni in the building, 100, man. What's the deal, man? You know who it is. You know what it is. GameGod Goldie, one and only, the Goldie Hour. A little bit late, but y'all lucky I'm coming on because I wasn't going to get on here tonight. What we talking about tonight? Listen, I ain't going to be on here too long. I just came through to chop a little game. You know what I'm saying? So put some questions in the comments. And if y'all look at the title of this video, what do it say? The Great Female Con. I'm going to wait till somebody get in the building because I got it, man. I watched a great movie with a ton of game. And I'm going to break it down on how it, you know, on how it translates to the real world. Pastor Goldie in all white about to preach to the congregation. You already know. You already know. How you use validation not get to you. I don't understand that question. Who has seen Bullet Train? Let me know, everybody in here. Who has seen the movie Bullet Train? Because I'm really going to break it down right now where it shows the Great Female Con. It's a great movie. But the best part about that movie is the entire movie. It's a bunch of assassins on a train. That's the whole movie. They getting killed. They going through this. They going through that. And they never understood until the end of the movie that the reason for all the chaos, the reason for all the confusion, the reason for all the killings was behind a woman. And the reason they didn't realize it is because the social programming of a man, when they saw that woman, they overlooked all the flaws. They overlooked the wrong action. They overlooked all the things that would have made them know if they judged that woman the way they judged the man. And they all got killed because of her. You know, and that's likened to life. If you treated that woman like you treated that man, in the sense of if you judge that woman the way you judge that man's character, if you analyze that woman's character like you analyze that man's character, but no, you don't do that. What do? You overlook that woman's character. If a man did that thing, you'd see, oh, he flawed. When a woman does, you say, oh no, that's just a woman. She ain't mean it. You know, when them crocodile tears that woman gives to you. So the whole woman, it was really just showing, it was a parable to the real world. You know what I'm saying? The Great Female Con. You treat these women like they better than human beings. A woman is nothing but a human being. And when you treat a woman like a human being, like women get mad at me all the time, like, you're rude. No, I'm just talking to you the way I should talk to you. You ain't shit, and I'm talking to you like you ain't shit. I'm not going to treat you better than I should treat you just because you're a woman. I'm going to treat you the way you deserve to be treated. I told you all this story one time, right, man? I was at a concert. It was in Live years ago. This is before I was even having no money like that. You know, maybe 10 plus years ago. I was in Live, and it was packed. And it was this little stage part to sit on. And I jumped up and I sat on it. I'm like, cool. I get up out this crowd, get up off my feet. And this group of women came by and they was like, hey, her feet hurt. Can she sit down? And I looked at her, I said, no. They was like, what? I said, no, I'm not going to move. And they was getting mad, all up in arms, trying to call security, trying to call this person. Why do you think her feet matter more than my feet? Because she's a woman? Well, that's a construct. She ain't no better than me. If you want to be equals, well, guess what? My feet hurt too. So why would I get up and let you sit down because you're a woman that I don't even know? You know what I'm saying? But Anyway, going back to the movie, man. Like, it's the great female kind. The reason you get finessed by your girlfriend, by your wife, by that broad, is because you hold her to a different standard than you hold yourself to, because you've been programmed by these movies to make it seem like a woman is angelic. A woman is not angelic. A woman is just like you. And it actually makes her more dangerous than you, that you think she's angelic. Like I said, when I was in high school, man, I used to win fights. I'm not that tall. I'm not that big. The only way I was able to win fights is because psychologically I knew I have to make these people underestimate me. If I make them underestimate me, they're not going to come with their full force. They're not going to come with their full strength. They're not going to come with their full mind. That's the only way I can level the playing field with somebody who is 6 foot, 6'5". So therefore, it actually makes a woman more dangerous to a man, because you are unsuspecting. You are underestimating what a woman is, and that's why she's able to finesse you. It's not because she's smarter. It's not that she's more clever. It's because you are underestimating her capability, so she catches you by surprise. So I just say, a woman is an equal. See her like that. No more, no less. They're just as evil. They're just as sexual. They're everything that a man is, a woman is. And if you understand that, like I understand that, then you can never be finessed, because you're never going to overlook all the signs that they show. Y'all just overlook the signs that they show. But I'm going to get off the subject. If you ain't seen it, watch it. Bullet Train. Some good game in there. And that is really a lot of women that I know. The only reason that they're able to finesse the way they're able to finesse is because men look at them with all the poor character and overlook it to say, but it's just a woman. It's the great female kind. Shout out to Tiffany, always in the building with the $50 for me. Shout out to Tiff, man. She always be the first one in here with a super chat, and she don't do it on a small level. She'd always do it on a higher level, $50. Goldie, both grandfathers say that women only leave when they have another interest or relationship. Is that true? For the most part. But at the same time, man, it don't matter. Who cares why she left? She left. I don't care if she left because of another nigga or she just left because she wanted to leave. It don't matter. She gone. Why do I care why she left? Why do I care why she left? Like that's some real sucker shit to ask. She only left because she had another nigga. Maybe. It don't matter though. She gone. Whether she got another nigga or she just left because she wanted to leave, I don't care. I don't care. She gone. She ain't like me enough to stay. You know, forget her then. I'm trying not to cuss. Goldie, Payroll just dropped into the High Level Game album. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it ASAP. Payroll, you know, that's the Hustlers music right there. That's the Hustlers music right there. It's not me, then who? You know what I'm saying? Put some good questions in the chat, man. I ain't gonna be on here long. Long Strokes with the super chat. He said, what's some game you got for guys that think down on themselves for their height and not making 7 figures? They need to hear your thoughts, my G. I'm going to tell you a story, man. This is real talk. Man. Like, real talk. Like, you might see me and dudes be like, oh, well, you got hella confidence. And, oh, y'all see me on here and you like, oh, man, and the bitch chose you instead of dude who's 6'5", or, you know, he moved like he confident. When I was in 3rd grade, Bannon Creek Elementary, and I came home from school, my dad picked me up from school. You know, I don't know, some kid, he was like, he like laughing, and he said, you're short. And I asked my dad, I said, why am I short? And my dad looked at me so matter of fact and said, don't nobody give a fuck about your height. It's who you are and what you do. And at such a young age, you know, you still in that alpha state. I just accepted it as truth. That was my father. I had a lot of respect for him. That's what he said. That's what it was. Never thought about my height again. And I never thought about it. And I honestly had like a complex, and it really got me in trouble a lot of times. Like, I'm over in school, like trying to fight dudes like a 1.5 feet taller than me, because I really never saw my height. I really thought I was as big as everybody, you know? So I never even realized that I was shorter than most people most of my life because of what my dad told me when I was, you know, in 3rd grade. And so I don't think about it. And so because I don't think about it, it's never been an issue. It ain't never been a bitch that I wanted. I feel like every bitch that I really want, I get. I've never had a problem getting a woman. I've never felt like when I'm out, oh, because of my height is this. And I hang out with dude, one of my best friends in high school. He was like 7'2". He's a basketball player. I walk around with him all day. Like, and I never thought about it. I got friends right now, it's way taller than me. And I go out and it don't be no type of, oh, well, because he taller than me, he gonna get the bitch because of me. No, and I catch the bitch, he might catch the bitch. I might take a bitch from him, he might take one from me. I feel like all of that you thinking is because you thinking of it. And because you thinking of it, you insecure about it. So most of my life, I ain't even realize I was short for real. You know what I'm saying? So and I feel like that was a benefit because I didn't think that, it never hindered me in my confidence in stepping to anybody. You know, and even like when I was in a game, like I thought it a pride thing when I could have a woman taller than me. Like to me, that was an accomplishment. Like, yeah, you see me got this tall bitch next to me. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm taller than the average woman. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm taller than the average woman. Yeah, and you're not gonna catch every bitch. So I'm taller than most women, or I'm at least the same height as most women. So it ain't never really crossed my mind. And it shouldn't cross yours. If it do, then that's your insecurity. And so you go into every situation feeling like that matters. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking for who's looking for me. So, bitch, you don't like me. You don't like me. Bitch ain't, listen, you think because you tall, the bitch gonna like you? Do you think just because you tall, the bitch gonna like you? No, it don't even work like that. I don't know. Y'all be watching too many podcasts. It's a bunch of tall niggas. Square, goofy ass tall niggas. They ain't get no bitches. They ain't get no bitches, man. So what are we talking about? Just because a nigga tall, he get bitches. Since when? It's the tall dudes who got some swag, who got some style, who get bitches. Nigga, just because you tall, you don't mean you get bitches. I know a bunch of tall, goofy ass niggas, man. And as far as the money part, when I was younger, you know, coming into my adulthood, uh, my uncle, I had a two-door Mitsubishi. I tell it all the time, and I had to hit the light, the right light for it to come on. It was rusted in the front because it got into a car accident. I had the money to fix it. I had no insurance. And I pull up to his mansion, you know, with all the bras, and he'll tell me, man, you a god, you a king. So he let me know, like, that don't mean nothing to you. And I used to have that motherfucker packed with 3 holes in the back, one in the passenger seat, going out of town to get some money. So I understood at a young age, man, it ain't got nothing to do with your money. It got everything to do with your confidence, you know, and who you think you are. And I was instilled in me that I was somebody even before I was nobody. And I had these bras calling me daddy and king when I was in a two-door Mitsubishi. So that's why I don't put too much emphasis on the money, because I had no money and had a bunch of bras, more bras than I have now. I had then with no money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's a subconscious thing. Man, go get that Jose Silva. Go deep into your subconscious and eradicate those subconscious blockages that got you feeling some type of way that you shouldn't be feeling some type of way about. Watching too many of these fucking podcasts, man. Man, these bras gonna fuck with who they like. What you doing when a broad tell you she don't take initiative in the beginning because that's not who she is? Well, then she can't fuck with me because I'm the type of nigga who need a broad to take initiative. We just two opposites, and opposites don't attract. You the type of broad who don't take initiative. I'm the type of broad that needs a woman to take initiative. So I guess this ain't gonna work. Said I'm connected to the girl that got in between Young Thug and Mariah's situation. Would you cut her off? Who? I don't know who you talking about. Explain. I have a TikTok account. I don't run it. I've never even logged into it. My team does that. Nigga said he 5'9" and feel like it's not hard for him. Man, come on, man. Like anybody who talk about height, like I don't even understand it. I don't even understand. Y'all watch too many podcasts. That's right. Be careful what you listen to, cause you making an issue out of something that ain't never been an issue in my life. You watching all these podcasts about height and money. Most of my life, I never had no money, and I ain't never had no height. And I've always had max bitches. I've always had max women in my whole life. Had women paying me. You know my lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So like, I've never had these things that they say you have to have. Yet I've always had what they say you can't have if you don't have these things. So it's a paradigm. As a man thinketh, so is he. You're listening to these things, so it becomes real to you. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. So you actually create it in your mind, because life is a mirror, not a window. You see what you believe, and you believe they're not going to fuck with you because you're height. You believe they're not going to fuck with you because of your money. So therefore, that's exactly what happens, because your intention and confidence when you walk up to these women is going to create exactly what you think. I was brought up in a completely different lifestyle, where it was some of the ugliest, fattest dudes who had 10, 12 women. I was brought up in a lifestyle where I didn't have no money, and women was calling me king, daddy, and bowing down because of who I was and what I thought. So therefore, my paradigm is different, and I walk in that paradigm outside. That's why they say belief is everything. Whatever you believe is gonna be what you see. You watching these motherfucking podcasts, all right? It's gonna program you to think you fucked up when you're not. You should get King 6'8", the great on here. Yeah, cool dude. I see him outside all the time. You know, I holler at him on a regular. But and you know, it's funny. The funny thing is, as short as I am, most of my friends are tall as hell. And we go out like it's nothing, nigga. And I don't be outside on no shit like, cause they, nah, nigga, I'll take they bitch sometimes. And nigga be telling me like, nigga, come on, man. You know, I just caught the bitch you gonna take. Bro, cause it don't matter. Your swag, your style, you know. And I believe I'm an attractive young man. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, whatever y'all going through, y'all got to break out of that paradigm. It's because you step to the broad like you less than her. You step to her when you ain't got no money like you ain't got no money. You step to her like you feel like you less than. And so she feel that energy. And you admitting and you ooze that energy. You ain't oozing the energy of a god. You ain't oozing the energy of, man, I'm the flyest motherfucker in here. You ain't oozing that energy. I should call it's late. Matter of fact, it ain't that late in Cali. I should call him. Remind me, I'll call him. Keith, 69.99. Appreciate the super chat. He said, if you were in business with someone years ago and they ventured off and did their own thing after making a deal to stick together, fast forward years later, they down and now asking for your help, would you give them a chance? No. Nah, you already showed me your hand. You already showed me you disloyal, you know, and it is what it is. But ain't no hard feelings though. Like, it ain't no hard feelings. You know, I ain't out for your head. I ain't trying to make you be down worse, but you showed me your hand. You fooled me once, shame on you. Fooled me twice, shame on me. You already showed me you a snake. So if I actively get into business with you again and you snake me, it ain't your fault, it's my fault. Why would I expect you to be somebody that you wasn't? You just not in a good position. Everybody act right when they humble. But how did you act when you thought you had how did you act when you thought you was in position? Yeah, you tried to shit on me. You wasn't a moral man when you thought you was in position. So guess what? I'm not gonna be the one to help you and put you in position, because as soon as I put you in position again, you're gonna act the same way. And you're a motherfucking fool if you help him. He showed you who he was. He gonna show you again if you help him. He said, I seen the baddest with nerves. Bitches like who they like. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I hate the internet, because y'all be talking about shit that's not even real, because you niggas don't be outside. These motherfuckers on these podcasts ain't never been outside. These niggas ain't never talked to bitches. These niggas just started getting bitches when they started getting money. You niggas just started getting bitches when you started getting money, so you don't even know the full scope of real women. You only know women who are opportunists. So you telling me about the women that you know. That's why y'all keep talking about this high value shit. Cause nigga, that's the only bitch you ever fuck with is opportunists. Nigga, most of my life I ain't had money. I had bitches. So therefore, I know the real world, and most people don't have money. So who's all these bitches fucking? Who are all these bitches fucking in? Right? I thought bitches only fuck with niggas. No, who are all these regular bitches fucking in? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't make sense. But if, like, most of you people on YouTube, y'all don't be outside either. So you gotta take the fact of whatever anybody's saying on YouTube is saying, because y'all don't go outside either. If you went outside, you see life is way different than what they try to tell you it is. I've been outside my whole life. Dr. Dre, Mobile Mechanics. We gonna take a moment of silence for the $100 ties he just put in. Dr. Dre's Mobile Mechanics. Man, what city you in? We're gonna have to tell everybody to come to your shop. Appreciate the $100. Showing love. He said just paying his ties. Man, and I hope the blessings come back to you multiply. Hey, Barry, don't hate before I kick you out of this motherfucker, man. This is, you know what I'm saying, giving good game is what we call paying ties, man. You know, don't be in this motherfucker if you gonna hate. That's not what we do. Yeah, that's what broads do. Broads hate. Hoes hate. That's what hoes do. Chatty patties do. That's a feminine trait, to hate when motherfuckers is showing love. You know what I'm saying? This is the manosphere. This is where real men hang out with real man characteristics, and real men don't be hating on nobody. He said, when you sending out the physical copies, book a game. I bought mine September 11th. Yours is out. It's already out. So don't worry about it. You should get it in a couple days. Uh, yeah. Mr. Chandler, 1999. Shout out to Chandler, always coming through with it. He said, when I was in high school, I was highly dissatisfied with my height, but as I grew, I don't really care about it no more. The only height we should be talking about is how high your money is. Hey, man, listen. If I had some height on me, maybe I'd lean on it. But I don't. So I lean on what I can lean on. And that's my style, my game, my intellect. And, like I said, I was brainwashed as a child. When I was younger, my uncle said, I'm a god no matter what. And I took it at face value. My dad told me your height don't matter. I took it at face value. So those were just ingrained principles, which let you know, man, life is what you think it to be. So be careful what you listen to and be careful what you believe. I took those things at face value and at fact and lived my life as if those things didn't matter. I mean, shit, if you got some hype, man, lean on it. Lean on it if you need to lean on it. But at the same time, whatever you lean on it, you're gonna be deficient in other areas. So if you tall and you lean on your tallness, then you're gonna be deficient in other areas. If all you got is money, a lot of times, well, you're gonna lean on your money, you're gonna be deficient in other areas. Be well rounded. You got to be bulletproof in all areas if you really want to. So don't never lean on nothing. Your height, your money, your whatever you got. Try to just be well rounded in every area, so you don't feel like you got to lean on nothing. Because whatever you lean on, you're gonna have to have a crutch in the other area. Sir Screws, appreciate the super chat. I'll be sure to report the account. Yeah, man, we don't have no haters in here, man. It's a part of it. But man, you ain't gotta comment no hating ass shit. Talk about how selective women are. Women aren't that selective. They act like they selective. The same bitch that tell you, listen, I ain't even gonna get on here and say that shit, but I know your favorite bitch, man. And it's a lot of shit she say she ain't going for that she going for. It's a lot of things that bitch say she requiring that I know the nigga she fucking with is she ain't requiring none of that. So bitch is gonna say whatever because women are really about what everybody think about them. Women care about their image more than anybody. So women gonna say whatever. What they gonna do is something completely different. Don't put these bitches on a pedestal like they so great. No, they not. The only one I'm missing is how to talk to me, guy. Could you send me the PDF? I got you. I'm a DM me. DM me. I'm gonna make sure you get it. Bro, you should put your books on Audible. Man, I got so much going on. I'm so blessed right now. I'm having so much motion. I'm having so much attention. I'm having so many products being bought, so many clothing pieces being bought, so many things going on right now. I'm trying to build up a team to help me just facilitate all these different things. I'm doing an album with a rapper that y'all know right now to do my ad libs on there. So I got so much great things going on. Please believe I'm getting to it all. Definitely gonna come with the Audible real soon. Anybody who got the book, let me know if you feeling the book. Book of Game your father should have taught you. Book of Meditations. Them Spanish mommies is where it's at. Yeah, man. Listen, I like Spanish women. I like black women. I like Asian women. I like Indian women. I like what likes me. You know what I'm saying? Sterlo, appreciate the super chat. How do I become a man of principle so I can be more confident and have self love? I mean, like I said, of course, when you do the work, subconscious don't lie to you. When you really working out every day, when you really disciplining what you put in your mouth, when you really stand in your principles, when you really set a goal and you stick to it, you really start to become the person that you proud of in the mirror. And when you proud of that person in the mirror, guess what? When you walk around outside, most people can't fuck with you because they ain't doing what you're doing. But at the same time, like I said, I was brainwashed to think I was right when I was broke, when I wasn't working out, when I wasn't none of this. And I really believed it truly in my heart. A lot of people in the game feel like that. Like niggas in the game, some of the most arrogant niggas in the world. We believe every nigga feel like he a king. Every nigga feel like he a boss. Niggas who broke, niggas who got it, niggas who don't got it. Every nigga in the game really feel like he that nigga. And he really walking and talking and popping like he that. You know what I'm saying? And on the one hand, you be like, that's bad. But on the other hand, I feel like that's good because you could always catch up your competency to what you think. But it's a lot of people who got a competency who still will never think like that because the hardest part is your belief. So, like I say all the time, man, a lot of super successful dudes that I know, they undergo hypnotherapy, because a lot of your beliefs is a lot of your beliefs is subconscious. And no matter how much work you do, it's a lot of motherfuckers who rich and got a lot of accomplishments, they still don't feel confident because it's a belief internally in your subconscious that you got to dig out and uproot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of ways to do it. The silver method, you can go to hypnotherapists. You could self hypnotize yourself with the right affirmations. But the most important thing to do is do the work first. See what happened when you build the body of your dreams. See what happened when you stick to a goal for 90 days and you do it. See what happened when you cut all the vices. See what happened when you look in the mirror and you proud of what you see, you know, and a lot of times that'll help you elevate your confidence, you know. Read Psycho-Cybernetics, man. It really tell you about the subconscious. It was a doctor, he did plastic surgery, and he started to realize no matter how much plastic surgery he did to somebody, no matter how beautiful somebody became, they still saw themselves as their old self because it was subconscious. They couldn't even see who they were in the mirror. All they could see is who they thought they were, which is so subconscious. So, you know, sometimes just accomplishing more might not help. It's a start, though. Somebody said everything that happens to you is what you allow. If your woman disrespects you, it's because you allow it. If you really want to correct her, you have to tell her to stop or leave. Yeah, you know, I say it all the time. Bitch could disrespect me, but she only got one time to do it because I'm gone. And a lot of times, the only reason she disrespect you is because the first time she didn't, you didn't leave. So you set a precedent that is accepted, and that accepted over here. It's confidence that what women really want, like when you approach them, man. What women want is what they like. Of course, they like confidence. Everybody like confidence. Everybody, because you know why everybody like confidence, men and women, because everybody's not confident. Majority of people walking around, no matter how confident they look, are not confident. So therefore, when they meet somebody that's confident, it's everything that they really want to be. So they admire it. So yes, women like confidence because most women aren't confident. No matter how they look, no matter how they walk, they had to paint their whole face on to come outside. They had to put this on and the push-up bra and this and show their ass crack just so they could get attention. They're not confident. They are the most insecure of us all. So when they see a man that's confident, it's everything that they're lacking. A confident man, the confidence is everything that woman is lacking because it's everything she wished she could be. But societal pressures makes her have to put this on and that on and paint her face and wear this fake hair and wear these push-up bras and get her body done and all these things. And deep down inside, internally, subconsciously, deep rooted in her, she's not confident. So when she meets a man who's confident, it actually fulfills her in a way that she's empty. It gives her the piece of herself that she doesn't have. That's why she wants it. That's my theory anyway. But everybody likes a confident individual because most people aren't confident. Become what most people aren't, and you'll have everything that you want because they'll seek you out to try to fulfill within themselves what they don't have. Says he's doing God's work, blessed for sure. Hey, you fuck with Jezebel natural like there out there. I don't know who that is. I don't know about stoicism. I read a couple books. I don't know. Do you believe women single depending on who's asking? Do you believe women single depending on who's asking, including married women? I don't understand the question. You don't believe what you see what you believe. That's facts, man. Until you understand that part, man, you're gonna be lost most of your life. You're gonna be working harder, not smarter. Tell that bro, get it together or forget it forever. For real. How do you not seek validation? You validate yourself. You do the work. You do the things that make you internally validated. You know, you ain't doing the work. Your ideology is off, you know, and that's most people's ideologies. You know what I'm saying? Can you ever completely get rid of it? You become a monk, but you can get rid of it enough. I think so highly of myself. I'd be like, I don't give a fuck what that nigga think about me. Yeah, they might be pop. But when I was in high school, when I was in high school, I used to say, yeah, these niggas is popular, but these niggas is weirdos. Yeah, everybody love y'all. Everybody think y'all cool. And I think you niggas is suckers and busters and weird ass niggas. That's how I thought. And I was the oddball out. But that's how I thought. Back then, in high school, the most popular dudes, the most popular cliques, the most popular gangs, I would look at them and I'd be like, yeah, you niggas could kill me. Yeah, you niggas is bigger than me, could whoop my ass. But deep down inside, like, you niggas is weird ass niggas. And I really felt that in my heart. Like, I don't care just cause everybody fuck with y'all, just cause everybody want to be around y'all, just cause y'all the most popular. In my heart, like, nigga, you niggas is weird to me. And that's all that count to me, and grow up years later, we see I was right. So it's just about what would you say? Validating your own self, feeling like my opinion matters more than everybody. Bro, everybody say what I'm saying is wrong. Just now people are starting to say what I'm saying is right. When I first started saying the same shit, you know how many motherfuckers talk shit? Half of my comments was motherfuckers talking shit. Now they saying, oh, now you right. Oh, now it makes sense. How would I have been able to continue if I didn't really believe what I was saying? It'd be 100 motherfuckers saying the opposite of what I'm saying. And I'd be like, yeah, you 100 motherfuckers is wrong. And I don't care if I'm the only person who think it's right. I know I'm right and you niggas is wrong. That's how I gotta be. Most of you wouldn't have been able to sustain. When I first started saying this shit, everybody was hating on me. Everybody was talking shit. Man, woman, all that. Now it's changed. Now motherfuckers get on my side. Why? Because I really feel like this. So it didn't matter if everybody said I was wrong. I said, you motherfuckers wrong. Goldie, how can I receive the skincare routine regimen step by step you use daily? Can you sell it separately? Man, I'll just give it to you. Just DM me. I gave it to if you was in my weekly group calls, you'd have got it today because I gave it to everybody in the weekly group calls. If you want to get on my weekly group calls, get on them. GoldieRatio.com, Game God Academy, $50 a month, and you get in every week. We get on calls, private Zoom calls. Go get my physical book. I got about another 20 books coming in, physical copies. Get it now because they sold out real fast the last time. Go get the Game God bundle, 70% off until midnight. Y'all got a few minutes. Appreciate the super chat. He said, would you ever date a female police officer? Hell motherfucking no. For what? First off, bitch ain't got no money. So why the fuck I'm gonna put myself in that trick bag and have a bitch, you know what I'm saying, that close to the police fucking with me? Hell fucking no. Iron Ree, appreciate the super chat. I cheated on my ex. She stayed and says we can work it out, but time goes. But I realized she only kept me around to make me feel good, guilt, and break me down as a man to drown. I cheated on my ex. Says we can work it out. Keep me down. I mean, yeah, it be like that. Sometimes, man, you cheat on a bitch, you gotta leave. Oh, you called me, all right, bitch, I gotta leave because you gonna do too much. It is what it is. You can't accept it, bitch, I gotta go. Because what I'm not gonna do is be in my household all day. Listen, if you understand manifestation, if you would just understand just peace in your life and how important that is to have clarity, clarity is the only thing that's gonna make you successful. So if I got a bitch in my household because she called me cheating and now she give me a problem every day, I have no clarity. If I have no clarity, I'm not gonna accomplish my goals. So I don't care if I cheat on you, bitch. If you can't get over it, bitch, I can't fuck with you. Because you're not gonna guilt trip me about that shit every day. You want to guilt trip me about it, bitch, just don't be with me. Bob the Gamer, appreciate the super chat. At times I was in a dark place and you helped me out so much, Goldie. Thank you. Hey man, shout out to you. This is why I do it. Bob the Gamer said, at times I was in a dark place and you helped me out so much. Thank you, Goldie. Man, I appreciate you sharing that information. That's why I do it. Sometimes I don't want to get on this motherfucker, man. But when I hear messages like that, it makes me want to get on because that's what I needed. Because I was in the same place at one time. So I'm really doing this for myself, my younger self. You know what they say? Become the person you needed as a child, right? And so right now I'm becoming a person that I needed as a child. When I was lost, I was who I needed. So I'm doing it for the next person who needed. Not calling you a child, I'm just giving an analogy. Do you think some women deliberately set emotional triggers to push a man out of his character? And if so, what are the signs that reveal when this is happening? Also, your book, 9.5 out of 10, too much sauce. Go get the book right now. He said my book is a 9.5 out of 10. Go get the book right now. Too much game. That type of game would change your life. That's the type of game I needed in my life. If I had that game, my life would be different. Uh, yeah, come on, man. Women play the most psychological games. Women got a whole lot of games. They know what they're doing in every aspect. When they cry, when they get defensive, when they flip it around on you, you know, they know what they're doing. And what you're saying is, what are the signs that reveal when it's happening? I'll say this, man. Fuck the signs that reveal that it's happening, nigga. I'ma stay in control. I ain't worried too much about her crying. I ain't worried too much about what she's saying, bitch. I ain't trying to hear all that. Man, I tell a bitch all the time, I don't give a fuck about them tears. If you don't act like that, she gonna go for it. I don't care about them tears. I don't care about you whining. I don't care about this conversation. Bitch, what are we talking about? If you can't regularly, when a bitch gets to yapping too much, be like, bitch, what are we talking about? I don't want to, what are we talking about? I don't want to talk about it. I'm not finna go down this path. Hey, bitch, we talking about some money. We talking about this business we trying to build. We talking about your business. We talking about my business. Hey, bitch, well, guess what? I got some real shit to talk about right now. I got to talk to my motherfucking assistant. I got to go hire somebody new. I'm not even finna entertain no petty ass, little ass bullshit. Bitch, don't disrespect me by talking to me about some little petty ass bullshit when you know I'm chasing millions out this motherfucker. Don't ever disrespect me coming to me with some petty bullshit in your feelings when you know I'm dealing with millions. So what you want me to do is stop talking to my assistant, stop talking to my new hire, stop trying to figure out this CRM system, to stop and deal with your $5 petty bullshit. I'm not going to do it, and I'm disrespected that you trying to play me like that, to say that I'm so little that I got to deal with this shit from you. I'm going to have to rethink this relationship if you keep trying to play me like I'm not the nigga that I am. If you entertain small shit, you a small nigga. If you entertain small shit, you a small nigga. And you're letting that bitch know you're a small nigga. Bitch, I'm not even going to have a conversation. If you crying about it, get over it yourself or just leave. Because I'm not that little nigga that you think I am that's going to deal with those problems. And guess what? It's plenty little niggas out here that's going to deal with your $5 petty bullshit problem, and you could go fuck around and go get with one of them niggas. But I'm not that nigga. So if you want to be around here, bitch, we only talk about big shit because I'm a big nigga. You want to talk about that small shit, go get you a small nigga. There's plenty of small niggas that'll fuck with you. So either do that or come back correct because I ain't dealing with it. Straight up, I'm not doing it. You can't worry about what most people think. The most sexual worry about, yeah. Listen, if you care about what most people think, you'll never do nothing great because nothing you do great, everything you do great is going to be out in the open. And anything you do great in the beginning, you're going to suck doing. You can never be great because being great, you have to do something out in the open. And when you start doing something out in the open, you're not going to be good. You're going to embarrass yourself. It's going to be cringy. Starting to do social media, my videos were what you would say cringe. I was not good. So for me to get out there and put myself on Front Street, I had to be willing to look embarrassed, which means I had to not care what other people thought. You will never do anything great in life if you are not willing to feel like you're embarrassed. So therefore, the more you care what people think, the more you know as an identifier that you're not going to be successful. And let me tell you something else. That's why I tell people stop judging people. My son had this problem, and he would always be making fun of somebody or talking about somebody. I tell myself, son, stop doing that. Because what you don't understand by you judging these people, what you're really doing is judging yourself, and you're never going to be able to put yourself in a position to grow because you're going to judge yourself like you judge these people. That's why I applaud for everybody. Even if they trying, even if they didn't do a good job, even if they're in the beginning stages, I'm going to like their picture. I'm going to applaud what they're doing. Because if I criticize you and judge you about what you're doing, then guess what? When I try to do the same thing, when I try to branch out and do something new, when I'm a beginner in something, I'm going to judge myself and it's going to stop me from doing it. So all of you people out there who are haters, who judge when you see something, who laugh at somebody doing something when they trying to do something new, you're only hindering yourself from ever being great, to ever start something new, because you're going to judge yourself, so you're never going to do it. That's rough, bro. Just get out that situation ASAP. Can you extend the bundle till Friday? I got you. G Brown said he want me to extend the bundle till Friday. Who else want me to extend the bundle till Friday? Who else want me to extend the bundle till Friday? If y'all really want me to, I'll do it, but y'all better tap in, man. Too much game, man. I got a credit program in there for $2,000, $2,500 in there. Okay? So y'all better get it. Somebody said, I got the bundle in the school, been working out every day since January. My gains can be way more. How do I get the macros? I don't do the macro program anymore, just individually. If you're in my mentorship, you can get it. We still got one spot left for $19.97, not the $5,000. But yeah, man, only those in my mentorship program get the macro program. What do you think about women who are always in a relationship? Is it a trauma thing? No. Women who are always in a relationship, it's just like most men and most women. They have a deficiency within themselves that they can't be alone. So they get out of one relationship, they got to get into another because that silence is a killer. Because they have to really analyze their life and they realize they're not really who they want to be and they're not where they want to be. But that's most people. The escapism, drugs, alcohol, clubbing, dinners every day, vacations every day. Why? Because most people are trying to escape that silence that really let them know who they are, that silence that really make them have to think about the life that they don't have, that they really wanted in their life, the life that they live in that is not what they really dreamed of as a child. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't just women. It's just they're easily able to get into next relationships. You know, that's why women always want entertainment. They want to go here, they want to go here because they can't sit by themselves. Because if they sit by themselves, you know, they're going to have to hear that voice in their head that let them know they're not really on their purpose like they should be. Man, shout out to Trey, the booking agent. Shout out to Trey, the booking agent. Shout out to you with a $50 super chat. This $1 million game, I feel like this is a robbery by not paying something. Hey, man, appreciate you. Appreciate you for sure. Nah, this is more than $1 million worth of game, man. They going to get something out of here that you know, going to change their life. That's why I appreciate when y'all putting them ties, right? I hope it come back to you tenfold. Big folks say we need to link on the pod. For sure, you already know. Come through. Anybody who fuck with big folks is good with me. You can come and we could chop it up. Let me know when you in Miami. If big folks your guy, tell him to get in contact with me. Goldie, can you touch on the difference between sexual flirting and friendly flirting? Man, ain't no difference, nigga, because everything trying to get to the sexual. Ain't no friendly flirting. What you talking about? Bitch, you flirting, we know where we really trying to get it to. Bro, I got closer to God and I'm working on my goals. That's what's up. It's better to live in a corner of a roof than a house share with a quarrelsome wife. Yeah, man. Bro, a woman that's not on your same type of time, that takes your time, your energy, your mind space, your frequency down, it's going to ruin your life. That's why I say for most men, it's better to be by yourself. Because that woman ain't going to do nothing but argue with you. Well, I can't stand a woman that want to argue with me. Like, if your woman really respects you and respect your capabilities, why would she want to bring you a problem? If my woman know me, she know when his mind space is fully clear, when I'm making him be in a happy space, when I'm making him being optimistic and positive, he gonna make millions happen. I might make $60,000 this week. Man, I had a $70,000 week the other week. I was in my mode. I was feeling good. I was, you know. And so why would a woman want to put you in any state other than that? Because she don't really want to see you win. And she knows it. I know a lot of niggas who stayed with a broad who was making some good money, but they was negative. They was always causing a problem. And I told them, I'm like, you taking that money from her, not understanding what you could do if your mind state was better. And they went down and down. And every time they stopped fucking with the broad, they ended up making way more because they don't understand. There's no amount of money that you can take to be in a negative state with a negative woman. And that's like 60% of men out here right now don't understand your life would get better if you stop fucking with that broad. That's why half the time I stop fucking with a bitch, my life get better. Because I don't even realize how much mind state I'm spending using up with having meaningless arguments with this bitch when she should just shut the fuck up and talk about some positive shit. Goldie, can you touch on bro? I got closer to God. Key, shout out to you with the super chat. Goldie, shout out your game changing lives, man. Appreciate you. Become the person you needed as a child. That's deep. I never heard that one. Yeah, man. Become the person you needed as a child. Who did you need as a child? It was some things that you was missing. It was some things that you needed. So your purpose should be to grow up and become the person you needed as a child and give that person to the world. I got multiple products: sunglass, book game, get chose with your mouth closed, book list, how to forget your ex. Shout out to you. Listen, I have my assistant hit you up. If you got those products, listen, we will allow you to pay the difference for the Game God bundle, which would be way more valuable. And based on everything that you told me, maybe an extra $100, and you can get all of my products, all of my courses, $5,000 worth of courses for another $100. So if you interested in that, let me know. Hit on my assistant in the school group. Barnabas Shirey. Shout out to you. Super chat. Sorry I butchered your name. He said, just showing love, get chose with your mouth closed. Hey, man, shout out to you, man. I love the community that we building and people just understanding, man, what you're supposed to do is just show love. Helped me mature so much, unique perspective and straight up real shit. Navigated a life-changing situation very well due to the game soaked up through your videos. Oh, man, see, I love to hear that. He said, you helped me so much, unique perspective and straight up real shit. Navigated a life-changing situation very well due to game soaked up through your vids. Appreciate it. Purchase products will continue to do so. Bless. Hey, listen, I got a product out that I ain't put out. I need to put it out. It's called Stop Being Square. It's called Stop Being Square, and it talk about why you are in this invisible box that you don't even know. It's deep though. I go into psychology and psychology of the United States and how a lot of the things I pinpoint a lot of things that you think are real that are nothing but constructs propagated by the United States through these certain programs. It's deep. It's deep. And we take it all the way into the fact that a man feels like he's only a man if he provides. And I take it back to the roots of where that actually started. So you realize it's nothing but bullshit, but you've adopted it like it means something because bitches and dudes that you respect have been programmed by the same thing. It's deep. Y'all need to get it. It'll liberate a lot of y'all. Goldie, do you think women should accomplish their own careers or stay home and help grow our business? It just depends on a woman, depends on the career. Depends on a woman, depends on the career. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, if you have the mother of your children, you would like her to be home with your children. But at the same time, man, a woman could be very valuable. She might be out in the field doing great things. And would you want her to stop, man? You know, the woman who owns Spanx, she's a billionaire. So would you have told her, hey, no, you need to stay home? No, she didn't provide it and put their whole family in position. Every situation is different. There's anybody who tries to speak in black and white doesn't know the world. The world is not black and white. That's why I never say there's nothing that's a rule. It's only frameworks and consequences and actions to everything you do. Anybody who talk about, oh, this is a rule, they have no game. You know, you only have rules on yourself because you have no game. When you have game, man, you fluid. You could move through different situations because every situation is different. Starlo, appreciate the super chat. Every time I get a female, they say I'm not dominant enough. Oh, damn. And I'm not taking serious by anybody. I want a female, but I don't know what to do with her. That's most niggas, man. We used to say that in the game. You niggas know how to get a bitch, but you don't know what to do with the bitch, man. A lot of dudes spend their whole time and effort and game learning how to get a bitch, don't know what to do with the bitch, not knowing when you get the bitch is when the work really starts. But listen, if she say you're not dominant enough, fuck what the bitch say, man. I don't give a fuck if the bitch say I'm not dominant enough. Do I feel like I'm dominant enough? Don't do nothing for the bitch. Hey, man, because it's a bitch out here fucking with nigga who ain't dominant and she fuck with him because that's what she like. What do you feel like about yourself? Now, I ain't never gonna do nothing for the bitch, man. Hey, bitch opinion ain't worth nothing in my book. You know what I'm saying? What do I feel about myself? What do you feel about yourself? Do you feel you're not dominant enough, or do you like how you are? Because everybody ain't gotta be the same. Everybody ain't gotta be me. You ain't gotta be a dominant man. If you like yourself, I know dudes who ain't dominant like that, and they still cool dudes, and I fuck with them, and they ain't got a woman. What do you like? Now, if you want to be no more dominant, man, I could give you some tips on how to be that. But don't never change what the fuck you gonna be because the bitch said it. You know what I'm saying? So ask yourself, what do you want to be? Who do you want to be because of what you want, not because of what the bitch said, and be that. And whatever you are, you gonna find a bitch that fuck with it. I know bitches fuck with every type of nigga. I'm getting my credit right. So what I'm doing is I'm paying $30 for 120 months, and they will report it to my credit bureaus. and give me 2,000 after it's paid off. Man, listen, Mr. Chandler, man, you need to get with me, and I need to tune you in with my credit guy if I didn't already. I can't say if that's right. I can't say if that's wrong. But I got a guy who's solid. You seen him on my podcast. He do all my broad stuff. He do my brothers and my family stuff. He 100. He 100. So I mean, unless you think what you got going on is solid, then keep on with it. But I got a guy who will hook you up. I mean, he ain't gonna hook you up, but he gonna do you right. But I can't say if what you doing right now is right or wrong because that ain't my thing. Sin W 1999, appreciate you. Always showing love. You always coming through. You need to send in 100 for me then if that's how you feeling. Extend it till Friday, please. All right, bet. I got a couple people in here. Friday is a long time, but y'all need to be buying throughout the week. I'm gonna extend the Game God bundle till Friday, and that's it. Can you mentor me? Yeah, I got a mentorship program. When I try to open to book list via the bundle, it's a blank and can't see it. The book list via bundle. If you want a school, just write in the school. Just write on the school wall, and you'll get one of my assistants who will tend to you. Almighty Surah with the $50 in the building. Appreciate you. He said, no question, getting my racks ready for mentorship. Thank you for the content I apply daily. Also, purchase and read most of your books you recommend from your call, Life Changing. Until we meet, thank you. Man, straight out to you, Almighty Surah. Hey, man, listen. Y'all don't really understand. I used to have mentors when I first started doing this shit. Call me like, nigga, that ain't how the game's supposed to go. Hey, man, that ain't how the game go. You ain't supposed to get a game out like that for free. Hey, you violating the game. I used to have my mentors tell me, y'all don't understand, man, this is a secret society, man. You used to have to know somebody and know somebody and know somebody that like you enough to give you this game. And I'm giving this game out for free and some. I got a mentor. And he said, man, if you give up so much value for free, if you give out so much value for free, then they will come and they will pay you. You know? Plus, I know most people can't be in society. And I see that men are so fucked up out here listening to so much bullshit. I said, man, it is my duty to society to come tell you how it really is. Because there's only a small few of us who knew how this shit was really going. So when y'all coming in and y'all showing love and y'all just showing the super chats on the love and y'all appreciating the game that I'm putting out, it let me know I'm doing the right thing because y'all recognize that I'm really giving out the game for real. Goldie, can a player get the actual music playlist you listened to back in the day, Gym Life, sell it separately? Man, I guess I could. It's just, man, I got so much going on. I really got to get a bigger team right now. And that's why I've been in the hiring process. You ask me again, I'm gonna make sure I make it happen for you. But just for you personally, I could probably just do it just for you. If you hit me in a DM, I'll just give it to you for free. Is respect given and trust earned? Why do women disrespect? Is she testing or is she just giving problems? Man, I don't give a fuck why that bitch disrespected me. Bitch, you disrespected me and it's not acceptable. So get it together and get the fuck on. I ain't finna ask a bitch why she disrespect. I don't give a fuck if I did something wrong. I don't give a fuck if I did something wrong. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if I cheated on you. Ain't disrespect, ain't never tolerated around this motherfucker. You get your ear, you don't like what I did and get the fuck on. We ain't even gonna have a conversation if you disrespect me though. That's how I feel. Give a fuck what I did. You don't never step to me. You don't never step to me without respect. Cause you ain't gonna have a conversation with me, bitch. I ain't hearing nothing you talking about unless you come in respectfully with it. Tyler, the RE buyer. $50 super chat. He said, question in chat. Where's that? I don't see it. Tyler, the RE buyer. He said, question in the chat. Well, rewrite the question. I don't see it. I'm going to look for it. Hey, Goldie, if you had a sister and you found out she was dealing with a dude in the game, how would you feel about that? Just curious. I know you had a lot of dudes with sisters. Hey, man, listen. I had niggas' sisters. I had niggas' cousins, cousin sisters. Honestly, it's like what you gonna do. Like, it shows the game. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Like, you can be mad about it, but she gonna do what she want to do. So, like, what you gonna do? It ain't your daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Like, I mean, it's me because at least I had some game. If my sister was in the game, I'll be able to steer my sister in the right direction. But at the end of the day, you can't control what your sister do, and all you're gonna do is ruin a relationship between you and your sister, trying to tell her what to do. My sister though, 10 years older than me. My sister been working corporate jobs for like Intel and shit like that, making $500,000 a year. So I ain't never had to worry about no shit like that. Goldie, this Friday I'm locking in on the game. Yeah, man, you come on with it. Come on, I'll get it before Friday. We might close it out before Friday. I got it till Friday for y'all. All good, Goldie. Been reading your tweets daily. Too much free game. Shout out to you, King. May God keep you in good health, my man. Hey, man, he got to keep me in good health. I'm helping too many people. Hold on. I DM you in school to pay the difference for the bundle. All right. I hopefully my assistants are on it. If not, I'm gonna get on top of it. Put it in the on the wall. You've helped my life and just assisted with accountability overall. It would be unrighteous not to invest some sort of value into your gracious lives. Took a bad turn since y'all called. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, man. And things always look up, man. Things always get better as long as your mindset is right. What loss taught you more game than any win? I mean, every loss taught me the most game. Every failure, every bad relationship, every bad friendship, every time I went broke taught me more than any time. Wins don't really, I mean, wins teach you something, but it's only the losses that taught me the most. Can I think of one specific time? No, every time. Every time I've lost. You know why losers make you win? The reason losers give you the best lessons is because only when you lose do you sit and you focus and you contemplate. When you win, you just on to the next. It's only when you went broke and had to go back to your mama's house. It's only when you went broke and had to sit in your car. It's only when you had that breakup and you was down and out that you sat and you contemplated. That's why I'm a big advocate of meditation and sitting in silence. Because if you sit in silence and you meditate regularly, you'll never have to get to the point where you have to fall off to learn those lessons. Because the only reason you fall off is because you haven't been sitting down, contemplating and meditating on your situation. Because if you did earlier on, you would have saw the signs and wouldn't have put you in that setback. What you go to jail for when you were locked up? Was it some gang related? One time. Most of the time, you know, me and my brother just robbing and stealing and all that type of little nothing ass shit that we thought was something. Does the credit game come with the bundle? Yes, it does. The credit game is in the bundle. Who your credit do? Yeah, just tap in with me. Cause he dropped his price. And before I had a promo code for him, but I don't even need no money from him. He just a real solid dude, and I just want to shout him out. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all want that, I'll give it to you. You know, you ain't gotta pay me nothing. He ain't gotta pay me nothing. Just he really do his work good. And I've dealt with a lot of people who do credit. So where do we get that book where you go deep into the doctrine of this world? I'm woke, but can be taught more game into the doctrine of this world. Remind me what you talking about. Used to have to risk your life in the trenches field to hear some of this game. Straight up. You used to have to really be outside. You used to really have to really be liked by somebody who be liked by somebody really in the field to get this game. And I'm out here on the internet giving it free. I'm changing the world with this shit, man. This used to be 0.001% game, and I'm giving it to the masses now. But don't worry, ain't too many people paying attention. You look at my likes and my views compared to most people. So y'all still in the minority because most people ain't getting this game. Got 3 products so far. I'll be in the mentorship soon. I'm cold as fucking music, and I got big plans for us. I will do more than mention you when I make it. For sure, man. Shout out to you. You want me on one of your intros, man? I got you. He said the brainwash playlist is goaded, man. Listen, yeah, it is. Y'all don't know. Y'all better learn that. Hey, man, music is one of the most important brainwashing tools on the planet. But I use it for myself. That's why I was telling y'all the other day, man. Even when I was homeless, living out my car, I use music to boost my frequency in the morning. Get me in that mode. It's probably one of the easiest ways to raise your frequency. You can meditate, you can do your affirmations, but if you put that right piece of music on, you can put yourself in whatever state that you want like that. You gotta know how to use it. Goldie, do you have a kind of love-hate relationship with your mine always telling me to retire her, but set me up for failure and always say, look at your dad, someone else. Man, I love my mom. I love my mom, do anything for my mom. Uh, I'd ride, steal, kill for my mom. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't always like that. Me and my mom used to be at heads like this. Like my mom tried to fight me one day when I was young. My mom damn near squared up with me. I'll never forget. We got out the car. I was talking crazy. She got out the car, trying to square up with me. Like, so me and my mom wasn't always like that. But now that I'm grown, we like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but it wasn't always like that. It was like dictator new country. Me and my mom used to be not with it at all. But now we like this. I grew up with all around the Bay Area reposting your videos on IG. That's dope. Even people that's ops with each other, both sides. But that's love. That's love. I'm just saying shit that the real ones feel, you know? What are some tell signs that you what are some tells that you can and won't own her? Oh man, that's easy. He said, "What are some tales that you can't and won't own her?" If you even got to ask that question, you can't and you won't, man. If you gonna own that broad, you gonna know off the dribble. She give you too much kickback. If she give you too many problems, it's like, man, if the woman gonna let you own her, she gonna let you own her. A lot of times the woman ain't gonna let you own her. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It got everything to do with her past experience for the minute she done had. She done had too many niggas that was fuck up. She done had too many niggas that wasn't good niggas. She done had too many men. Probably even her father wasn't in her life or these things. So therefore, she'll never let a man own her because she's never gonna be able to trust a man. It ain't got nothing to do with you. You can be the best nigga on the world. She's gonna overlook it. She's not gonna see it. She's gonna be incapable of seeing good in any man. So it's like sometimes you just gotta let it be what it's gonna be. You giving up the game free, but applying it costs. Hey man, I say it all the time. Hey man, game free is structured sold separately. You gonna fuck around, get your head cut off trying to use the game without instructions. Instructions are the most important part. Game gotta go there. I'm up at 5 a.m. for this. I'm on the way to the gym too. Hey, yeah, stay in that gym. Stay working on yourself. Stay working on yourself. That's what we talking about over here. Stay working on yourself. Cause you the most important thing. He said, my parents gonna cherish every moment with my folks. Been on my own since 1731 now. Yeah, shout out to your parents, man. You know, call your parents, man. You never know when that shit gonna be over with. I am Salvador. Appreciate the super chat. He said, I will DM you in school this week. Bigger this on the way. Shout out to you. I broke up with my girl recently and she hated you saying you were Mrs. Nice. Hey man, let me tell you this. You know how many niggas tell me they broad hate me? I'll be walking into the strip club. Dude stopped me, shook my hand. He's like, yo, what's up? And he looked, he said, she hates you. His girl coming out right behind him. I've had women come up to me and be like, yo, are you Goldie? Shit. The way she said it, I'm so averse to saying, yeah. I'm like, shit, yeah, what's up? She like, my ex used to always say your video, but now she want to fuck with me though. You know what I'm saying? So women come up to me all the time, but I ain't never had nothing but love. But I know it's a lot of women out there that probably standing in the cut like, fuck this nigga. There's some niggas out there like that too. I see them hating ass comments some of you niggas be putting. There's some niggas outside. I know I be outside. I know some niggas out there like, man, fuck this nigga. I don't understand it. If the nigga can't feel where I'm coming from. I understand where a woman might not be able to feel where I'm coming from. But you'll be surprised. A lot of women feel where I'm coming from too, though. You be saying cut out the vices. So what are vices? Vices are anything you can't control. Anything that's out of your control. If you can't stop smoking, if you can't stop drinking, if you can't stop doing drugs, if you can't stop having sex, if you're doing things that you know, like when you do it, you say, I know I shouldn't do this, but you do it anyway, then that's a vice. It's something that you can't control, is what I would say. That's my definition. I don't know what the real definition is. Is the book where you expose the doctrine put by the US out? Oh no, it's a blueprint and it's not out. It's done though. I need to put it up. Like I said, man, I'm in my blessed season right now. I got so many great things going on. I just don't have time for everything. So I'm building a bigger team out right now. I'm gonna put it out soon. If y'all remind me, I'll put that shit out tonight. It's called "Don't Be a Square." A broad I used to deal with was mad. I watch your videos. Oh yeah, that's what they gonna do. Let me tell you why women mad that you watch my videos, because I'm empowering you to recognize who you are. If I wanted to finesse somebody, I don't ever want this motherfucker to wake up. So if there's somebody that they're speaking to him, empowering him to wake up to my bullshit, I don't want you watching his shit. Because as of right now, I could do what I want, when I want, how I want. You think you lesser than me, even though you more than me, even though you bigger than me. So I don't want you to ever wake up to your value, because if you wake up to your value, you're gonna start to realize how bullshit of a bitch I am. You're gonna start to realize, and I'm gonna have to start requiring for you, because at this state, you don't think you nobody. So I ain't got to do shit. I could kick back. But if you start to recognize who you was and realize you actually got more value than me, then I'm gonna have to start having to do some work around this motherfucker. So I get it. I understand. What's a recent experience you have that taught you something new about women? I mean, shit teach me nothing new about women. Shit just reiterate shit I already know. But ain't shit, ain't man, listen. I done did this for real. Ain't nothing gonna teach me nothing new about a woman. Ain't nothing new under the sun that a woman could do. Jamal Hayes, 6.99. Appreciate the super chat. Drop a couple gems on how to up my ism with these new generations bras. Go off real quick. Oh man, well, it's a different era. So if we talk about the same thing, man, the bras in the game is just like at any time. They're under the programming of the game. And what is the game now? First off, a bunch of niggas who ain't even get it for real. A bunch of niggas who got it from social media and from music. So they ain't even get the thoroughbred game. So what you think the bitch got? She ain't even got thoroughbred game. So she's expecting you to be like a nigga who ain't even a real nigga, but she telling you, hey, this is what a real nigga do, but she didn't even know she didn't even have a real nigga. I mean, shit. The best thing you could do is be like me, man. Be a turnout artist. Because if you a turnout artist, the game don't train the broad, you train the broad. And bitch don't know nothing about the game but me. So therefore, I can indoctrinate her the way I want to indoctrinate her. So that was my thing, and that was why I was successful at what I did. Because, man, I was a turnout artist, man. Only bitch fucking with me, I'm the only nigga she ever fuck with. I ain't got to erase all the bullshit the last nigga did, all the drama and trauma the last nigga put on her. All she know is me. And so all she know is greatness. And this is what she expect greatness to be. You know what I'm saying? As long as you a righteous man, you an honest man, you keep that shit 100, and you don't do no flaw shit, then she ain't got no reason to go against whatever you talking about. You know? That ain't make sure you elevating your bras, man. That was one of the biggest things when I was coming up in the game, man. I was elevating my women. The point of the game was to elevate my women. I would get my women shit before I started having tools, because I understood the bigger the bitch was, the bigger I would get. The bigger the bitch was, the more bitches I would get. And yeah, sometimes you're going to take a loss doing it like that, but you're going to go the long route doing it the other way. You know, you build your bitch up before you build yourself up, nigga. It's going to look better to the other bitches, right? And it's going to look better for her when she feel like she gonna want to go harder for you, because you done built the bitch up before you built yourself up. Man, I done got the bitch a Benz before I had a Benz, right? Strategic. How good is that bitch gonna feel when she get the Benz? Oh, nigga, she gonna feel so good, nigga. She gonna put me in my Benz in a month. You know, how good is that bitch gonna feel when I get her some jewels before I get me some jewels? Yeah, she gonna give me some jewels in a month. And what's she gonna look like when every other bitch looking at this top ass bitch that I got, you know? Now I'm getting bitches left and right because they see what I'm doing with this bitch. But at the end of the day, nigga, bank on yourself, because a bitch can't take you to the promised land. Nigga, only you can take you to the promised land. So put your time and energy and your knowledge into yourself, into your skills, into your learning, and become something that, so you ain't got to rely on the bitch, and then the bitch is just an extra. How are you, Goldie? You have infinite game. Man, game is infinite. Niggas be talking about, oh, you giving up the game. Yeah, nigga, it's a problem for these niggas copying me, because all they could do is copy what I done did. But this shit is infinite. Nigga, I'll go for 10, 11 hours, nigga, and wake up the next day and do it again. I'll remind you, because I love not being a square, man. Most of these men give me the ick, and women turn me off. Yeah, man, I can't stand a motherfucking square ass. Man, that shit gonna rub off on me. That square ass shit, that motherfucking in the box ass matrix thinking. Motherfuckers don't even know how goofy they motherfucking sound. And you know, it's funny, these motherfucking squares will laugh at the shit I'm saying. And I'll be like, ain't that some shit? Your motherfucking square ass actually saying this square ass shit and actually think I'm wrong. That's the worst part. You so motherfucking indoctrinated in what you thinking and being right, and you all the way the fuck wrong. Goldie, has a woman ever commented on your colossus from the gym? What's your take on men that buy women drinks at the bar? Man, shit, buy a bitch a drink if you want to. Like, ain't nothing wrong with it. You got some game, it don't matter. Like, it's like this. When you have game, you can do whatever you want to do. I'm making this analogy all the time. My uncle, right? As a P in the game, man, you go in the strip club, you ain't supposed to spend no ones. But that's cause you ain't got no game. I had an uncle, he'll go into the club, nigga, he'll go into the back room with a broad. And you be like, man, I ain't how the game supposed to go. Yeah, but 2 weeks later, that bitch at the house cooking, and now she going to work and bringing this man back all the money. Because when you have game, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Yeah, for the average man, hey, don't buy that bitch no drink because she going to use you for it, nigga, because you have no game. But a man with some game, you can do whatever you want to do. You can buy the bitch a drink, it ain't nothing. You know, so do what you want to do. It ain't nothing. It's not rules. It's frameworks. Anybody who tell you rules ain't got no game, because every situation is different. Nigga tell you don't never move in with a bitch. Don't ever buy a bitch a drink. Nigga, you have no game because there's some situation where that's gonna work out for the man. So therefore, if you always so rigid in your rules and what you do and don't do and not judge every situation for itself, then there's gonna be a situation where you fucked yourself off. You know what I'm saying? Somebody at the door. If you need help with your business delegations, I can help. G, internship style. What do I need to do? Just need to be around the energy. All right, well, shout out to you, man. I don't really do that, but maybe we'll holler and maybe work some out on something small. These new age girls ain't serious about their paper, but the game got. Hey man. These hoes were never serious about their paper though. The bitch was only as serious about her paper as the nigga was serious about their paper. These bras ain't never really serious about their paper. They serious about their nigga they fucking with, man. Even in the game, like if we being real serious about the game, like, oh, these hoes don't care about the money, they care about their nigga. And because they nigga care about the money, they act like they care about the money. But if the nigga say, hey, bitch, we ain't doing none of this money shit no more, let's just go walk off in the wind together, in the sunset together. Nigga, all these bitches would go. You don't understand, man. These bitches do whatever the nigga want to do. That's how powerful we are. These bitches want to do and be whatever we want them to be. Yeah, they playing a role like they about the game and this, that, and the third. You told any one of them bitches, let's go walk off in the sunset together, every one of them bitches would do it. You know what I'm saying? You got to be obsessed with what you obsessed with. And if she like you enough, she gonna get obsessed about whatever the fuck you obsessed with. Period. That's why you gotta like who like you. Any bitch is gonna be a reflection of you. Whatever you want, whatever you listen to, whatever you like, whatever your style is, your bitch is gonna be that. So don't fuck with no bitch who don't like you like that. Like I like who likes me. Y'all can't see the shirt right now. But if you like who likes you, that bitch is gonna be on whatever type of time you on. If she ain't on that type of time, nigga, she ain't your bitch for real. Really want another human to take care of them. That's crazy as an adult. My cuz be on Fig and these young girls are lazy about their money. Nigga, if the bitch lazy about the money, it's because these niggas lazy about the money. Man, where these bitches get they hustle from? The nigga they fucking with. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, at the end of the day, man, I ain't judging nobody. But man, when niggas is really bossed up and really on they shit, man, what you think about Fig, nigga? That's the nigga. Nobody respect that shit that's really in the game. Come on now. That's some low level ass shit. Bitch fucking with me could never even walk on that motherfucker. That shit is beneath most bitches. If you even on that motherfucker, man, that lets you know what type of game you got and you really don't have much. Cause if you really had some motherfucking game, you wouldn't be on that motherfucker. If you had some game, you'd be in big motherfucking big leagues. You'd be on a motherfucking carpet. You'd be in a motherfucking high-end services. You'd be in a motherfucking high-end strip clubs. So you only on that low-level motherfucker because you a low-level motherfucker. So what you talking about some game and what you is and what you not, of course you're going to be a lazy motherfucker. That's where lazy motherfuckers go, to the bottom barrel of the game. You know what I'm saying? And niggas think they doing something over there. I mean, do you, man? It's levels to everything. But if you was some top boss shit, you wouldn't be around that motherfucker. Like, I don't even consider that the game for real. Like, shit, if that's the game, you need to go get a motherfucking square job if that's the shit you on. You know what I'm saying? Because your expectations is too motherfucking low. And if they that low, you might as well get a square job because you're going to be living the same as the motherfuckers out there on Fig. Don Dre, super chat, man. Appreciate you. Salute to you. I heard you say you previously drove a CLS. Yeah, I had a CLS. That's my current car, 2016 CLS 550 silver manicure. Yeah. That's a nice looking car, and it's a one of those cars that's kind of timeless too. You know, it's a nice looking car. It's one of them cars that's kind of timeless. You know, no matter when you got it, it look good. That was a good body style. I bought my bitch one of them. One of my down bitches, man. She was going hard for me. I bought her one of them too. Swanky True. Appreciate the super chat. He said, what was the first test you should put a woman through? I mean, everything is a test, man. Everything is a test. It's whatever the circumstances arise. It's not like, oh, I'm waiting for no, whatever the situation is, you should be able to find a test in that situation. You don't gotta wait till you go out to sushi to test her. I mean, that's all if you listen to me, if that's the only test you know, but you should be able to have the mind in the game to see every situation is a test. You know, everything she does, you should be able to find a test in it. Do she tell you to shut up? Do she, do you need to tell her, hey, yo, rub my back? Hey, make me some food. Hey, go out there and go do some, hey, go pump my gas. Whatever it may be, you know. When he buys her a drink, is he expecting a conversation from her? I mean, look, like I said, it's no rules, it's only frameworks. If I buy her a drink, do I expect a conversation? Of course, that's why you did it. But you have to also have in the back of your mind say, but I also know this is a woman in the club and she could really just take this drink and play me. And if she does, I got to be okay with that because there's no strings attached when I buy you a drink. And you got to be cool about it. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time you can gauge a woman and you ain't even do that. Like if a woman really like you ain't got to buy her no drink. But at the same time, maybe you might want to. Or maybe she a top bitch and that's gonna be the reason to keep her having that conversation. And guess what? All I needed was 30 seconds. And once she heard what I was talking about and the shit I was kicking, I was gonna hook her. So, you know, you got to know yourself. You can't be so scared that a bitch gonna play you, man. The bitch gonna play me. Hey man, she played herself, man. She wanted a little $20 drink and she just wanted it to run off. All right, bitch, your loss. I ain't tripping on that. But at the same time, I ain't rushing up to. It's the first thing you niggas say. Hey, can I buy you a drink? Can I buy? And that ain't what I'm on. I ain't even on no shit like that. You know, because that's setting the wrong precedent anyway. Bitch, damn, they gotta ask me for it after we already been talking for a minute. And it's like shit. If we already got some rapport, hell yeah, come on. You know, get a little loose with me. I'm just now starting to make a little money, but I don't got none for real. How do I attract women without money? My pops be saying I need charisma, but I don't think you should really develop that. Oh man. And that is the worst thing. Nigga, you could develop anything. It's like some of the greatest speakers in the world talk about how they were the most shyest, damn near autistic kids on the planet. Some of the greatest speakers that you know, some of the greatest actors that you know, talk about how they were the worst speakers. They were super shy as a child, and that's why they overdeveloped it. You know, like me, I didn't talk to women. Man, I was young and attractive, man. Women talked to me, so I never had to talk to women. So I was damn almost grown and never developed it. So therefore, I had to get on talking to 100 women a day for a long period of time to really know how to talk to women. So if you're deficient in something, then you can work on it. You want to be charismatic, you want to be talkative, you want to be outgoing, you could do that. You take a year of your time going through the programs, reading the books, doing the practices, you could be the most charismatic and outgoing person on the planet. And if you feel like that's going to be valuable to your life, which it probably would be, you should do that. Because don't nothing trump personality and charisma and confidence and being able to articulate yourself. Smooth Assassin 25, 9.99. Appreciate the super chat. My ex chose to leave me because I told her from jump that she wouldn't be the only woman long term. 6 years later, after moving to another state, she changed her mind and says, not with it no more. Be like that, man. Part of the game. It's gonna happen. It's part of the game, man. A lot of times, a bitch gonna get with it. One day she gonna wake up saying, I ain't with it no more. A lot of times, bitch get with it because she fuck with you heavy. Then one day she gonna be like she not for whatever reason. Maybe she just fed up with it. Maybe she got another nigga who she feels like is an option, but that's a part of the game, man. You stay you. If you ain't committed to the lifestyle you said you was gonna live, then tell that bitch, hey bitch, come back. I'll change my mind. But if not, then you gotta let it go, and it is what it is. It's part of the game. You ain't did nothing wrong. You was a righteous man by letting it be known what it was. Dallas Tucker, super chat, appreciate you. Yo, made the decision to cut vices, get in the gym, watching your YouTube a lot, want to make a lot more progress. You think I'll get distracted messing with thoughts? Yeah, you for surely gonna get distracted messing with them hoes, man. That's why you got to make sure you choose wisely. If she ain't really bringing something to the table, it's better to just wait and stay progressing, stay elevating till you get to a certain point that you only attracting the top and the top and the best and the best. What's the biggest level of adversity you faced with dealing with a woman in the game and overcame applying the principles that you speak about? And they're looking at a motherfucking prison sentence. Conversation rule the nation, baby. I didn't fold, and now we're no longer together. Did I lose a good one because I was lacking in some areas that made her change her mind, or was she trying to send me into only being with just her long term? Man, these hoes is gonna stick with you because think they gonna change you. Yeah, the bitch gonna get with you, and then she gonna think she gonna scare a bitch off, play a bitch off, or eventually I'm gonna have this nigga to myself. And you know, once they realize, damn, I ain't never gonna have this nigga to myself, then they be like, well, fuck it, I'm gone. But a lot of times too, nigga, you ain't that big of a boss as you think you is, nigga. You think you is Chris Brown. You think if you was a top nigga, multi-millionaire, having mansions here, car, the best cars, status, fame, all that, you think the bitch would have left? No. So the thing is, man, you just wasn't big enough for the bitch no more. That's why you got to stay elevated. Not for the bitch, just for yourself. I don't care who here today, man. Every last bitch I got could be gone tomorrow. And I know that. So I'm going to stay working on my motherfucking self because I know a bitch could wake up on the wrong side of the bed. See, I done had enough experience in my life, man. Your best bitch could wake up on the wrong side of the bed tomorrow and say, I'm gone. I'm done. So don't ever stop holding yourself back about what the fuck you should be doing because that might happen. But if you stay elevated, you stay working, you stay getting more famous, you stay getting more money, you stay getting more bitches, you stay doing this, guess what? That bitch ain't going to want to leave no lottery ticket. And if she do, she a fucking fool. And you ain't going to worry about it anyway. Can you sell us a skincare routine? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. If y'all was in the group calls today, I gave it out. In the group calls, $50 a month. You get on weekly group calls, Zoom calls, where you can ask questions on Zoom with me. Get it right now. GameGod Academy, GoldieRatio.com. Y'all better go get it. Fig damn near punishment. Man, I don't know what the fuck that shit is, man. That shit is some. Swanky True. Appreciate the super chat. She took me out to dinner, spent $200, but wasn't trying to give me a back massage. But I tested her with loaning me $200, and I sent her $300. Hey man, but the test ain't about what she willing to do. It's about what she won't do. She willing to take you on a $200 day. All right, well that ain't shit to her. I need her to do something she ain't normally doing though. That's how I know it's real. She got to be willing to do something that she ain't normally did before. She got to be doing something that she's adverse to doing. That's the only way I know it's real, because she willing to do something she don't really want to do. It's like asking a bitch who got super bread, hey, take me out to eat. All right, this is nothing for the bitch. Versus asking a woman who working a regular job who $200 is a lot to her. Now she take me out. Oh, well, she get a lot of credit for me. A bitch who got a whole bunch of money, she don't get no credit. She get minimal credit for that. But that same bitch who got a lot of money but is very adverse to giving massages, oh, well, I need that then, because that's the only thing that's going to let me know it's real. And that bitch who's a masseuse who willing to give me a massage, she don't get too many points for that because that's what the fuck she do. Y'all got to learn how to gauge shit right. Everything ain't the same to everybody. G, appreciate the super chat. You mentioned teaching abroad the right mindset to be in the game. Can you elaborate? I mean, you got to teach her your mindset. You got to teach her the way to think. Teach her way to analyze. Man, most of you, like, when you really think about the game, man, it ain't nothing but the same thing they do in society. It's brainwashing for this. You brainwash her how to think. You brainwash her how to think about paying a nigga. You brainwash her how to think about the tricks. You brainwash her how to think about being around a bunch of different women. That's how you know all of this shit is bullshit. You go to the Eastern countries, man, everybody has multiple wives. Nobody's jealous. Why is it like that here? Because it's not innate. You've been taught that from TV and movies since you was a child to be jealous if your man has another woman. But in other countries, they do it and they're not jealous at all. Why? Because it's nothing but a construct. It's not how you're biologically wired. It's nothing but what you've been taught, believed, and what your framework is. So when you get a woman in the game, you just teach her all the beliefs and frameworks of what you, how you want her to operate. It's how culture made. Not that a cult is a bad thing. Nigga, the United States is a fucking cult. The Western world is a fucking cult. It's just a lot more people. There's nothing but an indoctrination of what they've told you to believe and reinforce with, you know, a lot of different people and different reinforcements of shame and things of that nature. So guess what? In the game and in your household, it's the same fucking thing. This is a mini United States. And I'm going to tell you what is and what isn't. And we're going to shame you for the things that we don't want you to do. We're going to praise you for the things that we do want you to do. And it's not right or wrong. It's just what I decide. That's why I can't have no bitch who's too in the matrix. Because, man, I'm opposed to everything they doing. You have to be in my world, in my sphere. And in my world, we do things different. Bitch might go and pump my gas, and that's nothing. But in society, if she do it, oh, I can't do that because what people think. Well, bitch, go get with one of them niggas then. If you care what this motherfucker who don't know you think. In my motherfucking household, this is how we do things. And you got to think like that. You know what I'm saying? Can't stand a bitch. I can't stand I care what everybody else think about what the fuck we got going on. Well, go get with one of them niggas then. That don't, a motherfucking bystander who don't give a fuck about you if you care what they think more about what the fuck you doing. Man, there's a lot of bitches who do a lot of things, but they care more about what it look like than actually doing. You was willing to do it. You just didn't like the fact that somebody saw you doing it. Oh, get your motherfucking brainwashed ass up out of my car then. My kingdom, yeah, my kingdom, my castle, man. I'm in my sphere. Nigga, I do what the fuck I want to do around here. And I'll do some shit that look wild to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But that was the game. I was in the game and we did shit. Man, you had 4-5 hoes and the lifestyle that we lived was so different to everybody else. But that was the sphere. That was the culture, which allowed me to understand that culture and what the rules and things is not really real. No matter what somebody teaches you, that's what's real. So whatever you think and believe is really fickle for real. It's not really real. It's just what you've decided to believe. All right, man. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Go get the Game God bundle, man. I just decided I'm extended till Friday, but go get it right now just in case I change my mind. GoldieRatio.com. Get chose with your mouth closed, guy. I'm a drop that stop being a square guide real soon. You know, one slot in mentorship, DM me. Get on my school group. Get on my weekly calls, weekly game calls. Every week we going in, Zoom calls, questions. We go deep, deeper than I could do on YouTube. And we out of here.